Hi, I'm James Crowson with Crowson Law Group. I'd like to take a moment to talk with you about subrogation. A lot of times when we settle a case for an injury client, they'll be upset to learn that we're going to have to pay back some of their insurance companies for paying medical bills. They feel like, well, we've already paid this insurance premium and they paid the bills. We should be able to keep the money that comes in settlement of the claim. But in fact, we're presenting the medical bills as part of your claim. So the insurance companies take the position that, well, you shouldn't be able to recover twice. We should get our money back because we paid those bills. So when you get that money, we expect to be reimbursed. And the word for it is subrogation. They get their money back. Same thing for Medicaid and Medicare, VA benefits, Tricare, a lot of times workers' compensation. If any company has paid your medical bills, they more than likely are going to ask for their money back when you settle your claim. Now, it's important to understand you don't owe that money to them unless you do recover money for your claim. If you recover money for your claim, then their position is you're getting double recovery, and you shouldn't be able to get double recovery. They should get their money back. The at-fault driver or the at-fault individual who caused your injury should pay those bills, and that means that they should reimburse your health insurance carrier or Medicaid or Medicare. There's a benefit to, of course, having Medicaid or Medicare because they end up paying at a much lower rate. So even though we'll present the bills at what's called the rack rate, in other words, the value of the services according to the medical provider, we will reimburse Medicaid at their reimbursement rate. In other words, what they paid the provider for the services rendered. So a lot of times that ends up being a lot more money than the Medicaid gets reimbursed. Also, typically we can reduce the amount that we're paying in subrogation to an insurance company by some amount. We can negotiate with them and explain to them that, well, we can settle the case now on these terms and get you this amount of money, or you can take your chances and let us litigate and later find out that you got nothing. So a lot of times they'll be willing to accept less than the full amount of their subrogation lien, but it's pretty rare that they will waive their subrogation lien entirely. We usually have to pay them something. So you can expect when your claim settles that we're going to pay medical bills and we're going to pay subrogation liens to whomever paid the medical bills that you incurred as a result of the accident.